Oakstone Outfitters, Central California.
What in the world are we doing here in California? We're hunting the Tule elk, one of 3 elk species known to North America. Checking one off the bucket list.
Being in California is pretty interesting as an outfitter. I think a lot of people, I say, a misconceived notion of California and California hunting.
It's an unbelievable place. Definitely not what I expected.
It's extremely important to me that we look to the future, tastefully imagining generations to come having the ability to choose to have a hunting lifestyle for themselves.
Hunting is what fuels us, it is what grounds us, and it is what connects us. Hunting is where we come from, and hunting is where we will continue to go.
Live on the edge, 'cause brother, win or lose, it's all what you do with the chance you're given. Yeah, through the wind and rain, you feel your heart pounding. You got one shot, what you got? Tell me what's it gonna be? You gotta make the most of this opportunity. On the edge.
The Edge, proudly brought to you by Canis Athlete, Be the Wolf. Vortex Canada, the force of optics. Snowy Mountain Rifles. High Mountain Seasonings. Hornady, accurate, deadly, dependable. Prime Archery, where accuracy is everything. Kifaru International, gear for life. Rambo e-bikes. Spartan Precision. Victory Archery, the carbon arrow experts. G5 Outdoors, designed to hunt. And these fine sponsors.
Hey, it's Steve. I'm nervous already. We got another tall, lanky young guy. Nickname Strider. Perfect. Pull that one up there. Oakstone Outfitters, Central California. Nice to meet you.
Chad Weeby, good to meet you.
Steve Ecklund, nice to meet
How's
you.
your flight?
You know what? It was great.
Welcome to the ranch.
Yeah, thanks for having us, man. It's beautiful.
Yeah, a little warm today.
It's hot.
Yeah.
For a Canadian boy.
Being in California is pretty interesting as an outfitter. I think a lot of people have a misconceived notion of California and California hunting. One of the things that kind of sets our business apart from a lot of our competitors, and I kind of learned this early on in our business, we like people when they come in on day one to stay for the entire hunt. We also offer meat processing and a taxidermy studio as well, which is a great way to keep everything kind of together as far as the simplicity of setting up the trip from start to finish. Meals, drinks, everything's included.
I mean, beautiful accommodations. You have 2 separate guest houses that are kind of interconnected. Everybody's kind of got their own room, their own shower. I think it's a big part of a hunt, not only with the success, but you come in the evenings. Every night we come back, there's an outside fire roaring. You can smell the food cooking, and it's lickety-split, bam, you're eating.
Yeah.
And I mean, you're eating well. .525, as close as I can get, and we'll see what happens. And then if I hit higher low on this plate, then I'll adjust my speeds. Well, looks like we're good to go then.
Well, good morning. It's day one of our hunt here on the Central California coastline. What in the world are we doing here in California? Well, we're hunting the Tule elk, or Tule elk, one of 3 elk species known to North America. We got the Rocky Mountain, the Tule, and the Roosevelt. So we're checking one off the bucket list. Hopefully, trying to check one off.
A Tule elk is a very hard species to hunt just because of their availability. The species as a whole has been doing great in the past 40, 50 years. It's grown quite a bit from what they're originally down to about a dozen animals over towards Bakersfield, California. Then from there, the state of California then collected them and then put them on reserves and started bringing them back from there, then repopulating the state with them.
The limited amount of tags, I feel super fortunate to be able to come down here, knock one off the list, you know. And we talked about it before I came down. I'm on the train of the North American 29, and Tule's a big one on it.
Yeah.
Okay, you see, so the trail in the sun, then go over to the right.
Yeah.
We're already seeing bulls, and I'm just smiling ear to ear because it's an unbelievable place. It's quite mountainous in a way, you know, foothilly.
But a place like this is, irreplaceable.
Yeah, like it is. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like it, and I've been a lot of places. I'm revved up to the point where I'm already telling myself, just go slow, find the right one, don't get too excited. It's gonna be a great week. Probably 6 or 7. How many are in there? 8?
I see 6.
Six bulls all together right now. Chad says 2 pretty good ones. It's like gorillas in the mist out here. It's only day one. I don't know if I brought enough money. I'm gonna have to buy a surfboard and get the whole California experience or something.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Two bulls out in front of us here right now. 600 yards. Nobody started freaking out yet, so probably just average. So that first bull, the 6, what would he be, like 280?
Yeah, probably about that.
That's about as much fun you can have with your pants on right there. We, 2 really good bulls. And the one that there's a really good 6. But Chad says, have a good look at the 7. He's a 7x6. And boy, when he turned, and I mean, I know it's going away, but when he turned to go away, I felt a little puff of air go straight up my skirt. He's a good bull. A dang good bull. Day 1. And, I don't know if our tag's gonna make day 2. You know, I've been telling myself, stay calm, you know, be patient. Lots of time. It's day 1. Freaking day 1. And, we got 2. I mean, absolute shooters, no question. A 6x6 and a 7x6. And both of them are really, really sexy. So we're gonna make the stalk, and it's not looking like we're gonna be able to save our tag for day 2, so here we go. Well, we made our way up on top here. And this group of bulls bulls, this bachelor group of bulls has kind of disappeared. So I think we're just gonna sit here and kind of wait them out.
Wow. Thanks, brother. Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in Central California with Oakstone Outfitters, Chad Weeb. And this is day one of our Tule elk hunt. We just crushed a beautiful,
He's a monster.
the 6x6. This is a very, very unique situation. I mean, just for us,
Yeah.
this is California. It's absolutely breathtaking country, the ranch that we're hunting today. It's totally mind-blowing to me because this is not what I expected California to be. The most pristine places I can go. My hunts always end up being fourth quarter touchdown. And I am over the moon with this elk. I can't even believe it. Thank you, brother.
Good job.
Unbelievable. Earlier, you know, when I looked at him and Chad and I were going through him, when we saw him from down below, I thought, yeah, it's the 7x6 that I want. And then when we got up here, it totally flipped around. It was 6x6 all day
When they
long.
were standing broadside, when they were walking away, the 7 looked just wider.
Yeah,
But when they stood next to each other and they came up the length,
6 is
length
quite a bit longer than
and
the beam
tine,
length.
all the tine length too, every tine is longer than the tines on that bull.
Yeah,
So it makes up a lot.
unbelievable. Down he goes, one and done with the Snowy Mountain rifle. Couldn't be happier. I need to just take a minute and then we'll go get him.
Oh, no worries.
Stay tuned. Oh, that's cool. That's so cool. Right there. Wild. Chad, thanks, buddy.
Man, what a bull.
Unbelievable. I mean, he is a great Tule.
Huge, big backs on them, and you don't typically see these big, long fists like that and those long swords that come all the way up. Great threes on him. He's got that non-typical.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a dropper, but
Yeah.
it looks like it got busted early on and just grew straight down, but unbelievable. Folks, Tule elk, you know, what can I say? You know, usually, like I said, it's day 7, day 10, day 15 when success strikes for us. And this time around, day 1, we just killed an absolute stunner of a Tule elk in some of the most breathtaking country I've ever, you know, had the pleasure to hunt in. Again, I just can't get over the fact that California, of all places, I mean, of all places. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, everybody. We're still here for another 4 or 5 days anyway. The legend. Chuck Adams, 1990, on the same ranch. Arrowed 2? He shot 2? Oh, just the 1. Beautiful bull.
Well, I've been cutting meat since I was 14, so that's about 49 years now. Started out at my dad's shop in town here and been cutting meat my whole life off and on. So dad hired me. I used to ride the school bus with his dad. And so kind of a family thing here. Good, fat elk, beautiful elk.
Guys, this is something I never thought in a million years I'd be talking about.
Yeah.
The ground squirrel hunt that Chad puts on here. I'm almost 50.
Yeah.
And I felt like I was 8 years old again. It was so much fun. No, get out. Get out. Stay. There. That's him. We got him. We got him.
Got him. Oh, we need a trophy photo.
Right there, you see the wound there? Right behind the front shoulder, that's where you want to put it. Old crooked toe. We got old crooked toe, 4 years, 4 years. Chad's been hunting this big beast here, and we didn't wreck any meat. Neck shot. You know, it wasn't pretty, but we got the job done, and loins in the freezer. Filling the freezers here in Central California with Oakstone Outfitters.
Wild pig hunts, I'd say that's our biggest seller just because of the availability of them. It's a high success hunt, so there's a good probability hunters are gonna get their pig or get an opportunity at an animal in the first evening or the first full day.
I'm whispering with a truck behind me, but it's because we're now pig hunting.
You know, from day one going out there, we saw a really good boar, a really big boar. First morning out.
But here's the dilemma. Come down here for a 7-day elk hunt that lasted 1 day. Now we're on to our final tag, the hog, the pig tag. And we've been hunting pigs for about 15 minutes.
It made me feel like there's no rush. I mean, we're gonna kill a pig. Just decide when you want to.
That pig was definitely ugly though. Had like no hair on it.
Oh yeah, I know. He was ugly.
He just rubbed off all his hair.
Yeah. How long do the tusks need to be for a trophy pig?
Well, like 2 to 4 inches.
So like this big?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, you know.
Okay. An honest California. We thought we'd find one of those here.
We started hunting harder and harder and harder, and the days kept getting hotter and hotter, which shrunk our time to hunt down, mornings and evenings.
He's just in the saddle
Okay.
right now.
You kind of want to get down onto this knob?
No, we'll probably be too close then. Pick him up again. Okay, he's on the road.
He's cool, he's a big red one. There he is again, here he comes.
We've saw him 3 times now,
Yep.
and the first time I had him at 600, stone dead. Stone dead. Not a breath of wind. And
Click.
forgot to chamber around.
Safety first. Safety first.
And as much as I'm all about safety first, definitely a rookie mistake.
We are having an absolute blast here with Oakstone. Anyway, we're gonna keep blasting these canyons, and hopefully we'll pick up a big boar here tonight. And if not, one last kick at the can tomorrow morning. There. He's coming at us hard.
Take him, put it right on him.
Wait, what?
Just put it right on him.
Okay, here we go.
Want me to stop him?
Let me try that now.
Right on.
I'm glad you came through for the view.
Man, I'm telling you. 11th hour again. Here you go, folks. We've had multiple opportunities on pigs. It has been an absolute riot. And Chad, I can't thank you enough.
Oh, thank you, Steve.
That is one heck of a pig. We're literally getting on an airplane to fly home this afternoon.
Yeah.
And we couldn't be happier to connect on an absolute stud of a hog.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It was a ton of fun with you guys.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. This is our Central California coastline adventure. California like I never thought existed, right here with Oakstone Outfitters.
The Edge, proudly brought to you by Canis Athlete, Be the Wolf. Vortex Canada, the force of optics. Snowy Mountain Rifles. High Mountain Seasonings. Hornady, accurate, deadly, dependable. Prime Archery, where accuracy is everything. Kifaru International, gear for life. Rambo e-bikes. Spartan Precision. Victory Archery, the carbon arrow experts. G5 Outdoors, designed to hunt. And these fine sponsors.
You take me out on day one and we smash a giant. How am I supposed to make a TV show with a one-day hunt?
Well, now we're gonna go hunt pigs, which is what I love doing. So we got a target we're gonna go paint.
I'm gonna be the lazy TV host, and I'm gonna stay right here in the shade while you and the cameraman go give that pig a coat of paint.
Of course, the old guy has got to stay away down there.
Let me get my glasses.